welcome to another rig review. Today we're going to be talking about the TC Electronic Mini Spark Booster. Now this is a really clear, transparent booster, true bypass, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways in which you can use this to get the most out of your guitar sound. This is the sound with the booster off, just a pure amp, no other effects. Now this is the sound with the pedal on. This is in front of the preamp, so it's going from guitar through the pedal, front of the amp. It's not in these effects loop at the moment. Pedal on. Now with the pedal off. And with the pedal on. So to my ears, there's an extra sharpness of the definition, a little bit of brightness, and it really just helps each of the individual notes ring out true. So this would give great clarity to any kind of funky sound on this type of setting, clean setting, any funky sound, any rhythm sound. Okay, the next setting I'm going to show you is with the amp on the overdrive channel. Again, guitar into the booster, in front of the amp, in front of the preamp, not in the effects loop. This is with the pedal off. Okay, and now this is the booster on. One more time, pedal off. And with the pedal on. So with the pedal on the overdrive channel of the amp, in front of the preamp, it really does bring an extra sparkle to your sound. That's why it's called a Spark Mini Booster. Now, I'm going to show you some different settings now with it, what you can do with it when it's in a send and return loop. Okay, so now I have the booster wired into the send and return effects loop. Now this is a serial effects loop. Okay, and we can see that what happens is the booster acts purely as a booster, just a volume booster. It doesn't colour your signal at all. So let's take a listen with the amp on the clean channel, and the booster is off currently. Okay, now we've got the boost on, a very moderate level of volume bass. You can see it doesn't colour the signal at all. It's just a volume boost. Okay, Okay, we'll try it one more time. This is with the booster off. Finally, once again with the booster on. So you can see it's a total transparency in the sound. It's just a boost in the volume, and I'll show you in a minute why that's so useful. Okay, so now we are on the overdrive channel of the amp. We have the booster pedal in the send and return loop, and currently it's in the off position. Let's take a listen. Okay, so now we will see what that sounds like with the booster on. And it's just a volume boost, and this is perfect for guitar solos. So for example, you're in the middle of a song, it's time to play the guitar solo, all your other bandmates are playing, and you really want to be heard over your band. One touch on that pedal and you're projected with up to 20 decibels extra volume. Now I find I only need a quarter of a turn on there to really boost my sound over and above the rest of the band. But I thought there's plenty more volume where that come from. Okay, well, there's one more feature I'm going to show you next. Okay, there's another cool feature of this pedal. We have the traditional on-off, so you click the button to on and you click the button for off. But there's another feature. If the pedal is in the off position and you click and you hold, the pedal is on for as long as your foot is resting on a pedal, and as soon as you let go of the pedal, it turns off again. Now this is useful if you want a momentary, a few seconds boost in your song, and you don't want to be clicking on and clicking it off. So you can just push it down, hold it down, wait till you finish, and then let it off. So that wraps up the review of the TC Electronic Mini Spark Booster. I hope you enjoyed hearing some of the different ways in which it can be used and how it sounds. I'm a big fan of it. This is my favourite boost, and I have it in my send and return loop, have the level set to about a quarter, and that gives me sufficient boost to play solos over the rest of the band and get straight back into rhythm playing again immediately afterwards. So buy one, you won't be disappointed.